Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode, finishing out Season 2 here in the UMPs. We're 8th in the points, not doing too bad. We got Lincoln, Sheep Mountain, and Weed Sport to finish it out. We did just get our level 4 engine, and we got it fully upgraded as well, which is fantastic. Hopefully that means we can go a little faster. That'd be really nice. We have a top 5 sponsor right now for Lincoln, just trying to shoot for the stars, seeing what we can do with our new engine. So let's see what we can do in these last 3 races starting here at Lincoln. All right, I was able to get just over a 10th off of the practice time. Not too bad for a top 5 goal, honestly, for us. That's probably in the top 10, I would imagine. Maybe not for qualifying, because qualifying is a 14.0, which is absolutely nuts, but there's definitely some tracks that we're going to be much faster at in the top 5 and stuff. But who knows, maybe the heat race and feature will go really well for us. We can try to work our way to a top 5 potentially. Try to get all the way inside here for turn 1. I was definitely faster full inside than I was on the outside at all. But I'll try 3 and 4 on the outside this second lap, just because I swear I remember in the feature of the last race, I got 2 sideways there, but I swear I remember in the feature of the last race here, I was ripping top up here. Maybe not like full top, but like just above the slick maybe. I couldn't quite remember. I was trying in practice and it wasn't too fast. That second lap was just about the same, which was not too bad, but we're starting 4th in Heat 4, qualifying 16th. That's not too bad at all. I will take that, honestly. So hopefully we can try and gain a spot here maybe, get in front of Tyson Blood potentially. If we can get under him before turn 1. I think this was a place that restarts were like kind of good at. As in, like, we can't get under the guy under us, so starting on the bottom is much better. But as I say that, we get up to 2nd place right off the start there. Fall back to 3rd from Tyson Blood, that's okay. But I do kind of remember restarts being kind of hectic, because turn 1 we're very good at. If I can hook the middle to bottom, we are very, very fast in turn 1, so just got to try and do the best we can. If we can finish right here, we'll go up to 12th for the start of the feature, which would be really nice. Tyson Blood not too much faster than us, but definitely don't want to lose the spot to Beasley behind us by any means. Try to see if I could figure out something here. That was a 7. I feel like that was a good entry into turn 1. I'm going to try that slightly outer line here in 3 and 4. Kind of slide up through it. Kind of slid all the way through everything there, so I don't think that was great. Yeah, that was an 8. It was a little slower. Probably just going to have to hold the bottom to not allow Beasley under us, but going to go wide. I want to try to see what this lap is, because I felt like that was a better entry in turn 3 rather than sliding. That was a 7.78, so slightly better. Somewhere I just was a little bit more straight in the corner, and it got a little bit more speed. But hey, I'll take 1 spot for the start of the feature there. There'll be 4 spots for the feature really, but 1 spot in our heat really helps us. So I'm happy about that, and hopefully we can have a decent race here. We're in 12th, able to get down under McKenzie right away. I got to slow up a lot, and I can hook that bottom and start going. I'm 3 wide, I'm stuck on Holcomb. We're good, we're good. I just really don't want to hit the wall down there because it'll give me radiator damage, because I did that in practice. Barely scraped the inside wall, and I had like 87% on the radiator already. So it's probably going to say that we have rough racing regardless if I damage the car in this race or not, I would imagine, just because I damaged it in practice like that. We're already up to 8th in a couple laps. That's pretty good for us. Very happy about that. We got enough tear-offs like for over 1 a lap, honestly. So that's really nice. Try and just hook the bottom, Tyson Blood, and who is that? Steffens getting together? Yeah, that was Steffens and Blood. Hopefully we can try to slide in front of Weaver here off turn 2. We do not. He gets stopped by Steffens, though. I'm trying not to spin out Steffens, but I want to get in front of Weaver really bad. But Steffens keeps sliding up in front of Weaver on the exit and slowing Weaver up a whole lot, because I think Weaver's definitely quicker than him, honestly. We're getting under Weaver there for turn 1, which is really nice. Gonna slide up in front of him slightly in 3 and 4. I think we're a little faster than Steffens as well. I don't know what it is. I'm like hooking the bottom really well in 1 and 2 and getting a lot of speed there, mainly. 3 and 4, I'm still trying to find the best line for us. Trying this bottom line, slid up a little bit there. What kind of time was that? That was a 7:59, which is not bad. Don't hit that inside wall. What a run we had. He came to like a stop there in the middle of 1 and 2. That was kind of weird. I'll take that. But we didn't get the spot, but I mean, like, I'll take that. Like, getting that kind of speed. Need to try and do that again, though. That was really nice. I don't know what he did or what I did. I think I had, like, kind of a cut down there, maybe. And it really gripped on the bottom. Trying to see if I could really hook the bottom of 1 and 2. Weaver coming back to us from behind. 688. See, I'm getting faster for sure. Don't know what that lap before was that we, like, smashed into Steffens having that huge run. I don't know what kind of time I ran there. That was a good 3 and 4. That was probably the best 3 and 4 I've had. 677. Try not to hit that inside wall. We scrape it a little bit, and that gave us nose damage. Like, I barely tapped the car on that wall, and we have front nose damage. Luckily, no radiator damage, but these things are like made out of concrete or something. They may not look like it, but they are. If Steffens goes high, I think him running that outside is going to start getting him a lot of momentum, which is bad for us. I need a restart is the thing. I think a restart would solve all of our problems. We can get in front of Steffens, maybe get some more spots, honestly. We can get into that top 5 for sure, I think, because we're in 6th. We've had a good run here in the feature. We pull away from Weaver, he comes back to us. We pull away from him once again. We'll see him fly back to us probably here before the end of this thing. So we got 6 laps left here. Getting up into some lap traffic up here. Could be some danger. Anything could happen. Michael Long is in the lead. He's like half the track ahead of us. He was on the back stretch as we were crossing the line. Oh, that might be a caution? No, they keep it going straight. I think Caleb Brown, that is, kept it going straight after getting airborne from hitting side by side with Steffens wildly. That doesn't happen very often in the UMPs. Sometimes the UMPs act really crazy like the AIs do at least when they get hit, which is kind of nuts. Oh, and that's going to be radiator damages. And oh, no, it's not. Wow. Kind of shocked, but we got the orange front end. It's 86% on the arrow, but definitely tapped the front end there. I thought for sure that was going to be radiator damage because these things are made out of plastic up front. You tap the inside wall and stuff like that. Weaver having a really awkward angle because of the lapper on the outside. He almost got inside of us there. Trying to hold the bottom. We're coming up to the white flag here as Michael Long's on the backstretch going into turn 3, about to finish this race. We're not going to have any cautions. This entire race was just wild. That's actually super shocking to me. The bottom did work really well for us with this new engine. I swear before that outside was ripping for us, but it just was not working with my new engine. But hey, I'll take 6th. We were really close to getting our sponsor goal for a top 5. A top 5 would have been really nice, but it is what it is. I'm happy with how we did. Michael Long gets the win. Conyer finished 5th, I think it was, or 4th. And so their points battle is going to stiffen up a little bit. We're 6th in points now. Wow, good run for us. Strickler and Holcomb we end up getting in front of. Barely Holcomb, but I'll take that. Conyer still's got a 15-point lead over Michael Long, who got his 2nd win of the year. Him and Strickler, only 2 with multiple wins in the season right now. And we get a lot of merch. So we get more merch sold than we did for finishing 6th in that race, which is kind of wild. That will put our bank account up to 37,000. Not too bad. Yeah, rough driving because we did damage the car a bit in practice and a little bit there in the race, but didn't get the radiator hurt in the race, luckily. And next, we will be going on to Sheep Mountain. I don't remember how we did here last season. I'm just going to go for a top 10 because why not? I don't know if a top 5 is in play for us because I don't remember how we did here last season. 24 laps, no thank you. We'll do 20 here because it is like an oddly shaped track. It's a little bit bigger of a track. I don't remember the size exactly. What was it? Oh, it's only a third. Never mind. It's kind of smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 5/8 or half, something like that. I thought it was going to be around there, but we're 6th in points. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can finish top 10 here and then really need to finish top 10 at Weed Sport so we can get that last sponsor in the showcase number 3, finishing top 10, the ARP sponsor. Definitely want that for next season because I want to try to save up as much money as we can going into a new season. I think next season we could fight for the championship. That's the only reason I'm saying that. Even though we're like 160 down from the points leader right now, we just got our new engine, finished 6th in that race, so it's not too bad overall. And going on the Sheep Mountain, we'll see if we could try to back that up, maybe get a top 5, hopefully just top 10. That's what I'm banking on, but hopefully we can try to fight for the front at least. All right, able to get the practice goal by about 2.5. It's going to be tight for qualifying. Might be able to qualify top 10. If we could back that practice time up, we can. So it will be interesting to see if we can. This is just a big rhythm track. Really got to just hit your marks on entry And then the front stretch, I kind of keep low for the first half and kind of widen it for the second half. I got the wall there, which did not help our speed there. So second lap might actually be faster just because we're not going to be up all in the wall. Do not want to get down on that flat at all. That's one big thing. 7:59. I figured that was going to be kind of a slow lap. Second lap here should be faster as long as I don't hit that flat again. It was decent, kind of slid out a little too much. I think it'll be 5. Yeah, 570. 14th is not too bad, though. I'll take that. Starting 4th in Heat 2. I think we can gain a spot in our Heat race, most likely. Just because I feel really comfortable here as long as I hit my line pretty good. We got Stricker inside of us, Krupp, and who's in pole? Who's on pole for us? I can't see. I think that's Long. Yeah, oh no, it's Holcomb, actually. I saw the 8. I couldn't quite tell if it was Holcomb or Michael Long, because Michael Long's the 18, but I think he has a black car is the big difference. I couldn't quite tell from straight behind. I want to say this race last year, I think I messed up in the beginning of the heat and fell back or something, and I might have had to go through the B main here. I can't quite recall, but I think we did okay in the feature, I want to say. Really need to find the line when this track is slicked off, because that bottom is tough to hit, but it's definitely the faster lane. I feel like I need to do that cut down from the outside way to the inside for the corner. I need a lift to try to get the car down there and get it nice and stuck. So if I just keep the throttle going, I'm going to slide all the way up through the slick, and it's just going to be slow on exit. But we got 1 lap to go here. Hopefully we can hold off Ray behind us. He is flying right now. I'm just going to really get the car sideways, hook bottom, so he can't get by us. We'll start 14th in the main. That's not terrible. I think we can work our way up to a top 10, though. There'll be some attrition. I believe there was a good amount of wrecks here last season, too. So we should be able to have some attrition, gain some spots that way, which would be really nice. And hopefully that will all come true, actually. Try to get behind Walker right away so I can get to the bottom. Try to get under Walker, moves him up a little bit. I didn't even hit him to get into the corner. Have a terrible angle for turn 3. I was like on the brakes there, but we're going to use some cars to straighten out and keep it going. Already up to 11th under Stricker. Try to get by Zeke here for 9th potentially. He had a good run off of 2 though. And they're fanning out now throughout the corner. With a lot of tear-offs, I don't need to worry about them. Really need to get the car settled on the bottom though. Oh, they're hitting up there. They're kind of straightened out. They're good. I thought for sure they were about to wreck. I think that's Conyer was getting into it with Ledford. I believe those are the 2 that we're hitting. Strickler is out front. He could potentially get his 3rd win on the year. He's having a great season, but he's just inconsistent. He's either winning or about like 10th to 15th, it seems like. So he's not great in the points. I think he's 8th in the points right now. Is behind us, but he has 2 wins on the year. And when he wins, he's dominant in those wins. Last season, he had 1 win, and I thought it was just like a fluke 1 win. He's good at that track. But this year, he's done it multiple times, and he's out front once again. But he is under fire from 2nd place, it looks like, on the map for me. I know you guys can't see it because my face is in the way, but try to see what I can on it. Looks like he's kind of pulling away from 2nd now. They're getting a little bit separated, but I'm catching Tyson Blood here, which is really nice. Want to try to get inside of him if possible. See if we can get up to 9th, so we can have a little bit of a buffer spot. If I lose a spot, I won't be out of my sponsor goal then. But I want to try and get my top 10 sponsor goal, which would be really nice. And then we'll have like a 1 race sponsor goal, I think, for next week as well, Weed Sport, which I'll pick a top 10 because I'm really going to be gunning for that. I think we finished 16th earlier in the year there. Ooh, that's going to be a caution. That puts us in 9th too. Perfect. We got by Krupp just in time to put us on the inside. That's lucky. But we've never been fast at Weed Sport yet. I also do destroy my car there a lot too. It's really hard to run clean at Weed Sport, whether with the other cars or just the inside wall and all that. It's very, very tough. But we'll see if we can try and get some more spots here out of this restart. Got by Tyson Blood right behind Michael Long now. Cautions breed more cautions, so we'll see if, as I say that, they're spinning on the outside lane. That's going to get us up to into 7th place for the restart. Strickler got spun on the outside there. Kind of a while. Mike Beasley out in the lead. Now Zeke's all the way. Oh, wait, no. Mike Beasley's not in the lead. I lied. That was 2nd place I could see up there. But I think, is it Conyer in the lead? I think he might be. Yeah, it's Conyer in the lead. It's the 14 out front. Kind of wild. With all these cautions, we might be able to work our way for a top 5, which I'm sad I didn't pick that as our sponsor goal, but I wasn't really sure how we did here last season. I could not quite remember. And now we're 3 wide, which is not where I want to be, because I was not getting the room on the outside to turn in and all that, because I don't even remember who was on my outside at all, so I can't even blame somebody because I don't remember. But they were pinching me down real hard. I was trying not to get into blood under us, and we move all the way up to 5th with that one. Strickler trying to get under us. He is super fast right now. Oh my god, who ran that full inside on the front stretch? Holcomb, you are a menace. I think that was the car that was holding me down. You couldn't take that. I had the same names, and holy crap, Krupp took it on the inside there on that flat area on the bottom. I was not expecting that at all. Like, I expect that at, what track is it? Oh my goodness. It's the big banked looking Martinsville. Dang it, what is the name of that? We were good in the street stocks or something there. And that was like where we got some good wins at. I cannot remember at all right now. It's been a few seasons since I've ran there, but they send it on the inside on the flat there. If I don't get all the way down on the white yellow line of that track. I know the exact track I'm thinking of. I just cannot think of the track name. I know exactly what it looks like. The big paper clip, huge banking. I usually gain a bunch of spots in 3 and 4 on a restart because they go super wide, but cannot remember the name for the life of me. But we're in 8th on the final lap here. We got bullied a little bit from people getting by us on the very inside, but hey, we're going to finish top 10. I am super happy about that. 8th place is pretty solid. If we could stick in that, like, top 8, top 10 every race, that'd be fantastic for next year. And then every now and then we'll be more towards the front trying to compete for wins at certain tracks. And I think we'll be able to compete for the championship in that regard there. But Conyer does not get the win. Who ended up getting the win? Mike Beasley got the win. He has 2 wins on the year now. We're tied with Strickler in the points. I think Beasley and Holcomb ended up jumping us because we were tight with Holcomb anyways. So tied with Strickler in the points as well. Very happy about that. Long lost a lot of points there to Conyer also. And that's going to be another like almost $22,000 also. Almost 22. Very close. That will put us up to $59,000. We're going to probably have close to, I don't know, $75,000-$80,000 going into next year, which is nice. And then we could save up most of the season. And if we have to buy something for the car, we will. I'm gonna go with the top 10 goal just because like that's what I'm really gunning for that sponsor. If we could hit that top 10, that race payout is gonna be so nice per race. I cannot wait for it. But let's get on the Weed Sport. 25 laps. I'm gonna go down to 20. I just don't like Weed Sport enough to run 25 laps, even though it's a showcase. I just don't care to run 25 laps here. It's just, the more laps, the more chance it is for me to hit that inside wall and stuff, and I'm just going to destroy my car anyways. We have a fresh car going into this one. Let's see how damaged it gets once we're finished. All right, we ended up hitting the practice goal of a top 10 somehow, but it was very, very tight. Not going to get it in qualifying. It's going to be like a 2. Yeah, 2:12. That is crazy. So if I could qualify with my 5 again, that'd be nice, and that will probably be like 20th or so, if not worse. Who knows? But we were able to hit a practice goal for a top 10 in a showcase, which gives me hope at least for us doing well here. I just got to not hit these walls on the inside in the turn 1 because I send it so close to the inside wall as much as I can. Try to get somewhat of a cut down. Once the track like slickens off in the middle, it seems like I can't get a cut down there anymore. And I feel like that's where a lot of my speed in practice comes from, is like going high in 3 and 4 and then cutting down like middle. Try it here, see how well it works. Might have been better. It was a little better, about a 10th better, which I'll take a 6:48. That'll be 23rd, starting 4th in Heat 5. Top 3 make it. So if I could gain 1 spot here, we can make it straight into the feature, which would be fantastic. Because that would help us out a lot in the starting position. We got Alan Weiser and Tyson Blood, and then somebody ran. Oh no, it's Holcomb up front. It's not somebody random actually. A lot of times there's like random guys up front, but not this time. We'll see if we can try to cut down on Weiser or anything. Because I need to be on the inside of turn 1. Oh boy, oh boy. Really bad angle, but we're going to use Weiser up a little bit there. Needed to. I ain't holding back in this thing. I will use cars up as much as I can to get advantage at this track, because I really want that top 10 sponsor so badly for next year. because it will gain us so much more money throughout the year for like the next series that we go to. So if I can get a top 10 here, it'd be awesome. And if we finish third, and what heat are we in? 5? It'll be 6, 12, 8. It will be like 17th for the start of the feature, which is not terrible, honestly. It's honestly not that bad. I think we could work our way forward from 17th here, so I will take that. We weren't able to get up to the qualifying dash, but that's okay. We were not that far off of Tyson Blood and them, though, so I'm very happy with the speed that I have here currently. Because I think normally I go through a B main here, I want to say. If not, we do start back here and we don't go anywhere, but I have faith that we can actually go somewhere in this one, as long as everybody doesn't freaking slow up in front of me in the turn 1. But, you know, that's going to happen a lot, but we're going to be on the outside for this restart in 16th. We gained a spot. If we just do that every single lap, we'll gain up to the front. That'd be dirty as hell, but for some reason, they just want to come to a stop into turn 1, and I'm not lifting much. I'll lift a little bit, but I'm not lifting much of this track because I need that momentum sliding up the track, because turn 1 on a restart is hell here, and then we get in the back of Lucas Lee, and it gets us all out of whack. And then Walker goes high. You need to get out my way. We're 4 wide here in turn 3. What is going on? And I have to go in high. I can't go in high. Oh, we are wrecking. Yep, we are wrecking. And car is damaged. Car is destroyed at this point. And there's a caution somewhere. I don't even know where. But probably debris from my car on the track now. But yeah, we're not getting to a top 10 now. I got stuck on the outside for too long, and I cannot enter turn 1 on the high side. There's no grip out there. You have to get the car is slowed up so much or super sideways just to make that corner, because I have to go in super low just to slide out all the way to the wall on a normal lap. And I can't stay off of cars at this place. This is like the worst track for a showcase. I would rather go to Port Royal than this, honestly. Like, why does this have to be the track that we go to twice a year? It is awful. I honestly might do a shorter season next season, just to have a different schedule. Like, I'll do like a third of a schedule instead of half. Like, the 15 races here is half. I think I'll do like a third or something like that, maybe. I think it's like 12 races then. And maybe we can get like a different showcase at the end and stuff like that, which would be really nice. I gotta look at it after this race. We'll see. We'll see what the options are going into next year. Oh boy, that's the wall. Yep, bounced straight off of his car and could not go anywhere else because it just sent me straight down. Marker, please get out the lane that I want to run. So I'm trying not to run him over, but then you're just going 5 miles an hour into turn 1. What are you doing? And caution, because we're stopped in the track pretty much. This race is a mess. Like, this whole track is a mess, especially for the last one of a season. Like, I don't want to have to fight for a championship here at all. It is not very good for us. And I said we had a super fresh car. Let's see how damaged it gets after this race. And it's getting quite damaged. We have almost 50% of aero left, which is pretty bad. That is awful. It definitely is not driving great. Open, they're wrecking in front of us. And I'm trying to get by Marker, but he's trying to right hook me into the wreck. The one wreck I didn't cause, he was trying to wreck me into it. So that is what it is. If I could try to work my way back to a top 15, that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I think that's caution, what, number 4 or something already? We're only on lap 12 now? Oh my goodness, this is awful. It is so bad. Because even if I try to give room under me, I'm getting hit all around anyways. It does not matter. Kale, go somewhere. You are so damn slow. We're 4 wide again in 3 and 4. What a whole mess this is. Trying to stay under them, get a good run on the inside. I need to try to get to that outside. Ray, don't do it again. He did it again. That's the second time he's been spun by me. I can't help that he wanted to slow down mid-corner. I wasn't checking up that much. I need to keep my momentum because they get more momentum off turn 4 regardless. So I got to keep my momentum up as much as possible just to keep up with them. Just because of how this track works. Because they get like some weird speed boost on the front stretch normally. Able to slide up there luckily with nobody on the outside. Try to rip outside. KC in the way, just slowing me up there. Get to the inside, might right rear him. Oh, definitely right reared him a little bit, and that sent us straight down to the wall. And we lose all the way back to 20th, and that's why they're coming to a stop. Holy crap. I tried to dodge that, and we went all the way to pit lane, and I don't have any control of my car at that point. They just drove me into the wall. Like, I think it was Strickler and everybody else, like, stopping, like, spinning out in the turn 3, and I wasn't looking that far ahead, so I was wondering why, like, the red car on my outside, who was that Vanentop, was coming to, like, a dead stop there. I had no idea why he was coming to a dead stop, and that car did not rotate on entry. How much damage do you have? 45 arrow. Holy crap, it's so bad. You guys are so slow on entry. Trying to get a cut down. So I gotta stay low for turn 1, at least low to slide up. Low on entry regardless. Keep that middle pretty good. And we get 18th. I didn't even realize that was the last lap, honestly. I was going to send it into turn 1 again. But we get 18th. Not the worst, not the best. Who ended up winning the race? Weaver wins the race. Beasley gets 2nd. Dang, he had a good, pretty good season. But Conyer gets 5th. I think that's going to keep him in the points lead. We'll check here and see if he won, I think, back-to-back championships here in the regional series. Where did we finish also is the main thing. Did we stay top 10 in the points? I really hope so. We're 8th in points. Nice. We still stayed 8th in points. That's actually pretty shocking. We beat Kyle Strickler by 1 point, and he had 2 wins on the year. That's crazy. Troutman had a win. Weiser had a win. They were really far back. But up front, Conyer does get the championship by 50 points over Michael Long. Kind of crazy that he got 50 points ahead of him. Weaver getting his first win of the year as the final one on the season. But good race by them, good season by them. But I am interested to see a new schedule, because I hate going to Weed Sport twice. If it was only once and it was a showcase, a little bit more tolerable. We go to it twice in the season. It's like the only track we do twice in the season. It's kind of dumb. That'll put us up to $81,000. Harsh driving, we don't need to repair it yet. We'll repair it sometime next year. So I will take that. Best that we have finished so far in the regionals in the 2 seasons we've done. They call me out for a suspension. Yeah, I probably need suspended, honestly. But we finished 8th in the points. Best that we have finished so far, which is fantastic. And then let's get back into the UMPs. We did half. A third's only 18. 14 is licensed tracks. Knoxville to finish. That's actually pretty good. So this is just all the licensed tracks, which makes sense. Maybe we'll do this one because Knoxville's a good ender. And I don't think I've really raced Knoxville yet either much. So that'll be interesting. I-55's on here. What else is on here that wasn't? Cedar Lake, Williams Grove. That's actually gonna be quite interesting. We're gonna do licensed tracks. It's one less race, but I think that will be pretty good. Now for 5 races, what do I think we could do? I think we're gonna win 1 or 2 of them, hopefully, because we got Fairbury to start with. I remember seeing Fairbury. Oswego's a tough one. Eldora, we have a new engine for, so I think we could do good there. Port Royal as a showcase. We actually did pretty good at Port Royal last season. Williams Grove, tough, and that's the first 5 races. So I think we could win 1, maybe 2 of those potentially. Lucas Oil, I-55, Lincoln. Kokomo is a showcase. Absolutely love that. We are good at Kokomo. Lima Land, Weed Sport. Thank goodness it's not a showcase. Lernerville, Cedar Lake, and then Knoxville to finish it off. So I think it's a pretty good series. I like it. I like all the licensed tracks. It's 1 less than what we had last year in 15 races. So the timing will be a little bit off, I think, but maybe we'll just do like all 3 and then 2 on the last one, maybe. We'll do 2 on the last one and do a 25-lap showcase at Knoxville, something like that. We'll do 20 at Cedar Lake, 25 at Knoxville, something like that. Make it a little bit longer, try to fit it in right. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was a pretty good season. Very happy with how we did. Going into next season, we're going to be able to just save up a lot of money, hopefully. And hopefully we can get a couple wins early, and we're looking good in the points. So hopefully you guys follow me along into next season, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.